I rise to make a brief contribution. Really, the thing that I think is most at debate, at the heart of the issue, is the fact that the Sackar report is something that would be of immense benefit to all the people who are debating serious criminal laws. And I think where the heart of this lies is that we have a Minns Labor government that has embraced a law and order agenda like we have not seen in this state ever before. We have laws that have changed bail standards that mean now children have a higher standard of proof when it comes to bail than adults do. We have more young people, old people, men, women, and in particular First Nations people who are behind bars and have not yet ever been convicted of a crime. We have prisons right now that are overflowing. They are in a condition that is not fit for purpose. We had a 19-year-old man kill himself by suicide because he hung himself from a ligature point in one of our remand centres. And that was a centre that literally the Inspector of Custodial Services said needed to be shut down only a few months before. The Sackar report is literally about our response to hate crimes. Is the response to have a draconian, strict law and order approach? This is what we're being asked to debate. The idea that this document is a cabinet document is wrong. We all know that. You can look at every paper that's been written by the good clerks of this parliament who know this stuff inside out and back to front over decades. And they will tell you when you get to the end of those wads of articles that they've gone and poured their heart and expertise in, this is actually not a cabinet document. The capacity for it to be a cabinet document has been lost. Yes, the government claim it. I take sympathy with that. They're entitled to do that. The likelihood is it's really not a cabinet document. And I'm sure if the shoes were on the other feet, they'd be arguing the same argument that we're arguing right now. This is not a cabinet document. But more to the point right now is the genuine public interest in the dynamics of our democracy. And this is a dynamic democracy. It is so important. The more information we have, the more transparent we are, the better our laws become. And right now, the wad and tranches of law and order legislation that has been placed before this parliament, including ones now that have been struck down on no less than 2 occasions of being unconstitutional, means that we do have an upper house right now that is suspicious. It is concerned. And frankly, from everything I've heard, I don't think the Honourable John Graham really wants to make the defence he's had to make about not tabling the Sackar report. And in fact, today, he could have come with some form of summary document even, some kind of points to help us to understand that the laws the Minns Labor government is asking us to pass today, and the ones that we've already had foisted on us, and maybe the ones that are next to come, are ones based on expertise, based on proper review and contribution to the democratic process of informing the laws that we make. This is the thing I'm interested in. I come from a legal background. I know it's called out as being whatever it is, but the truth is I know what happens when we have to go and operationalise these laws. I know there's a police force of some 21,000 men and women across this state who want to understand the basis upon which the laws are foisted upon them. If we don't have consent in this state when it comes to a law and order agenda, then we are in authoritarian, dangerous territory. And I think that we are there now. The fact that this parliament, for all of its various different reasons, wants to have the most information before it that it can in order to contribute to the lawmaking process when it comes to law and order. And we are talking about people's liberty being taken away. We're talking about the most draconian thing a state can do to its people. And yes, in circumstances, that is the right thing to do, particularly if people are being hurt and harmed because of who they are. But we just don't know. And right now we know that Justice Sackar has made an enormous contribution to assisting us as lawmakers, assisting those out there in the profession, the police force, and of course all of our civil society organisations and all of the advocates who are out there today, who were out there yesterday, who will be out there tonight and out there tomorrow, working for social cohesion, working for a better world. But right now, the government is denying us the one thing that has been called for, and on the basis of that, we are put in a position. Yeah, sure, we could all sit here and say, nah, we reckon Chris Minns is right, and we should just all sit like lemmings and just sit here and go, yeah, we trust you, mate, we trust you. We know you've got this covered, you're the government, we absolutely trust you, bring the laws forward, we haven't seen the benefit of Sackar, we may be held to account by others going, why didn't you try harder when you know what the Sackar report now says that you didn't have and you didn't try harder to get that report before you were forced to vote on these laws, before you were forced to consult on these laws. But that's the position we're in. And as a result of that, I know that we've managed to get to 3:20 in the day, and the Honourable John Graham's still here, and that's the reality of it. But the fact of the matter is, that's my contribution. I support and I understand the basis for which my colleague, Dr. Amanda Conn, has brought this motion today. And I do think we are in a position where we actually have to support the actions of the House to do this action, to take this step.